it's just a number. After 30, you have chances. Age, it's just a number. After 30, there is hope.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Dudam, nature lover. Another week, another video, and today I have amazing guest, and we have a very, very interesting topic. We are here to discuss about friendships. All of us, me and my guest, we are after 30, so we will look at friendships when we were in our 20s, when we were young, and at the moment. So karibuni sana, be part of this conversation, and I'm sure you won't regret. Let me give my guests a chance to introduce themselves as we start this amazing conversation. Karibuni sana.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we can start from the far end.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miriam, for having us and for having me.
You're welcome.
Kwa majina naitwa Karani Kobia. I'm after 30. I am a husband to one woman. And yeah, ni muhimu sana.
Nowadays.
Yes, and I have 2 boys. I'm a minister of the gospel and also do biashara. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. And yeah, I'm a musician in that sense. Yeah, a ministry. I'm a musician. Yeah.
Karibu sana, Karani.
Yeah, my name is Joshua Joe Kamakawa Kamadawa, and I'm born again. I serve in the office of a reverend in my church. I am a worshiper, and I am a recording artist. And I'm so excited to be here. And I'm single, not married, so keep all the prospects coming. Yep.
Karibu sana Joe. As you have heard, he is single. So, don't go away. Goja tu hapa. Karibu sana.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kevin, ambassador and born again, and I serve in different capacity, both at church and the other side of the world. I'm a realtor and a business person. Yeah, I'm glad to be here today. Married not.
What do you mean by married not?
A conversation of another day.
So karibuni sana. Feel at home.
Thank you.
As we start this amazing conversation,
Sure.
I believe when we talk about friendship, this is something that all of us, we have friends since we were young until now. I would say it's nature. It's normal.
Yep.
We can't live with human beings. We are social beings.
Yep.
So we need each other, and the other people that become close to us, those are the people that we call friends. So, and I tend to believe that friendship is different in different seasons and stages of life. The way I was handling friendships, my friends in my 20s and in my 30s, it's totally different. So I would like to hear from you people, like how is it in your 30s and how was it in your early days and when you were young? Kevin, you can start from there.
Wow, it's so funny how a child will make a friend and nobody will question. Comparing when you are at age 13 upwards, your parent will question, who is this? Why with this? And what are you doing? Especially the opposite gender. You'll see your parents questioning. I remember when I was growing up, I had a friend. Both were neighbors and we were schooling in the same school. Yes. She was a girl friend. Girl, post friend.
By the post.
So we were in the same class, same school. So we'll do a lot of things together as we are growing up. From playing. Because many times you'll find me with this girl post friend and going to church, just the two of us, then it will raise question to my mom especially, wanting to know, what are these guys doing? So for me, I will feel, okay, we can even go shower together. I didn't see it being a bother. Tulivunjwa.
How old were you again?
13. Tulivunjwa viboko. I remember being beaten away. Ile hill. I fear hii kiatu ya madem na iko na hill na sipendi kabisa in my head. Sipendi juu niligongwa nayo vizuri. So you see, that's the point where parents would start questioning. And going down your age after finishing high school, campus, you now start identifying some friends that you are sure, this one, we can do things together. And I always say most of the friends that I have, that I was with in campus, they're the people that, one, I either joined with them and we had the same vision, and two, we were in the same group doing discussions. They're the people that maybe we have kept tabs to one another. It was easy back then to make friends. Comparing now. Saizi nitakuja niseme Johnny best yangu. Okay. The first 2 weeks ndapiga simu nione kaja apigi simu, inaanza tena ku reduce on my end. You see, now it's now bring that idea of not only me giving, but I also want to receive. So back then it was easy to make friends. I can say that. It was easy to make friends. And the good friendship that stayed long are those that you met those times. And those people, maybe they're still around you. But ile mkosana inasahau likeenda. Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah, I would still echo the same words. I feel like making friends when you're young is out of personalities. I feel like when you make friends when you're young is out of personalities, but when you make friends when you're old is out of necessity. You know, because when you're young, it's more of I click with this person, so I like their personality, I like the way they vibe, I like the way they do things, so I'll make them be my friends. When you become old, it's out of necessity. What are you bringing on the table? Just the way it was said. What are you bringing on the table? What can I suck from you? You know. So I feel like meaningful relationships are the relationships and friendships that have been made during the young age, if they are well cultivated. Because when you're young, you love someone and somebody becomes your friend not because of anything, just because you love them. And when you look at it carefully, even when you become older, those friends that you made when you're younger, when you meet, even if you've not seen each other for like 5 years, it's like you've been together. You know, there's a certain awakening that you feel this is part of my life. You know, so I feel the relationships that are made when you're younger, if they are cultivated and well guided, they make the best. When you look at I've seen a number of people who've become great business partners. They started when they were younger, so they understood each other, built the friendship, and then when they grew, they came to realize, okay, we can have a purpose together. So they built the purpose out of friendship. But when you're older, you build purpose without friendship, and that's why it wouldn't really last longer, or it would last longer as long as the purpose is there.
If the purpose is not
If
there,
the purpose
the
dies, then the friendship, there's the betrayal. Before off the cameras, Kevin was giving us a certain story about a friend who conned him, you know. So alicheza kama yeye alikuwa anaangalia mfuko, and then conned him. So yeah.
That's amazing.
This is what I was thinking. I was thinking, what am I saying? And So I was not listening to you.
You watched the
I was,
videos.
yes, I was I was thinking about my my journey of, my journey with friendships, and I echo what he said. When you're a child below 10, it doesn't matter who is your friend. Like every kid who is around your age mate is your friend.
Unaambia nacheza na kina nani?
Yes. Mukiyama, you go to a new apartment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those
Make new
kids become
friends.
your friends. That's
Yeah.
a day.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Yes. I took my son to school in last week on Monday. Already he came home, hiyo siku akaniambia ako na friend anaitwa Jacob. Yeah.
Wow.
And a girl who is a friend called Nia. That's in your below 10. I'm just looking at my life. In your teens, you have friends with people you have things in common. And this could be so many things. Zakuwa mnavuta pamoja ile kitu. Zakuwa you love going to church, youth, maybe mko kwa dance group, mko kwa worship team. You're doing some, maybe you play football. So your interests in your teens, I've seen in my case, that is what brought me together with the friends I had. In my 20s, my friends mostly were people who were kinda mentors, people I'm looking up to, people who are doing something I admire. They're like, hey, Mose, you can join us, we do this is going to be helpful. I remember there's a time I didn't have a place to stay. I made, a friend because they accommodated me. Yeah, for like a year. That was in a different city. Then when I came here, nikalipa rent, maisha ya Nairobi kanifundisha bro. Then another friend hosted me, and we became friends. After size we are friends.
Yeah.
So I feel like in my 20s, my friendships were out of convenience. They were either they were serving me. Either this person is like a mentor, maybe in the worship team they're trying to help me grow, or like I said, they're hosting me, or even in career they're trying to show me how to do business. In my 30s, I have some of those friends, because now during this time when someone holds your hand, that is such a bond. Unajua?
Yes.
That is such a bond. You
Yeah.
don't easily let go. By default, you will just be, because this person is like your figure, your father figure, like your mentor. So you realize, Nangalia, I have some of those friends with those people, I picked in my 20s, because there are people that you're like, where you're my equal. In my 30s, you realize now in your 30s, your value system has formed. You know what you want. So you realize in your 20s or in your teens, you kind of shed off some, because you go to convenience, you go to tunavuta boza na wewe. Sasa saizi, right now I know my values. I want to pursue, my faith. And maybe where you're not willing to pursue the same. So they kind of shed off some friendship, because they were not, and not all of them, because they were not well informed, unajua, at their point of birth. In your 20s, some will remain. In your 30s, I realize I'm making a few friends. Like in my 30s, I've made a few very meaningful friendships. Because it is very intentional. It is not just a matter of convenience. It is someone we have seated down with. We share the same value system. It is someone it's a relationship I'm willing to pursue. Not a relationship of being pursued, not just being pursued. It's a relationship I'm willing to pursue because I realize I can be of impact to this person, and this person also has an impact to me, to my value system, on this idea could grow. And there's another angle of friendship. I think I mentioned something like that last time we had a conversation. In your 30s, I think that is a place where you start having people looking up to you. You know, most people.
Mhm.
So you have, you know, friends who are peers. You have also friends who think you have made it. They think, hey, you say, I want to be like this guy when I grow up. So those are still friendships. You have friendships with some guys who are in college. Like I'm sure, you know, out of the ministry you do, you're targeting young people.
Yeah.
You make friends, you know, with young people.
Sure.
And they become like now, you see, when I was talking about in my 20s, I had people holding my hand. Now in your 30s, you start having people who want you to hold their hands. And they also become friends. And in your 30s as well, now that you know what you want in life, you have older people who are your friends, and there are people you hang out with because you wonder, you know, how has life been for you?
Yeah.
Now that you're a person who knows what they want with their life, you have a family or you want to have a family, you're very intentional about, you know, the people in your life. So you have
looking up to them.
so you have your peers, you have people you look up to, and you have people who look up to you.
Sure.
Oh, that's amazing. Like for me, if I look back, I think in my 20s, that's when I made real friends. My circle of friends, all of them, we have been together for more than 5 years. More than. So there is one who we have been together for like 20 years. There is another one who we have been together like 2012 up to now, 11 years. There is another two who we have been together for like 7-8 years, and that is my inner circle. And I realized one funny thing, that all these people we met in church, I have so many friends outside that, but I was looking at my inner circle. All of them we have met in different churches, different times in life and different seasons. Right now in my 30s, I've realized it's hard to make friendship. It's not that I don't meet people. I do meet new people. Na tunamingo, tunaongea, tunachat and all that. But there is a place, I guess nimefunga.
Wall.
There is a wall, just a wall, that not anyone I will allow in.
Yeah.
And another thing of which I was reading somewhere, that this depends with how you grew up. If someone comes so close to me, I tend to learn back. And I'm always like,
that reminds me of something that I've been reading and trying to do. The other day, actually sometime last year, I bought a TV, and when it was brought, wanaandika fragile, alafu this side up. Then I was asking myself, okay, this side up, fragile, and okay, what about life? Life is very fragile. So I told myself, okay, life is fragile, let me handle my life with care. And it's been something that I've been saying a lot, even posting on status, and looking into that. Even friends, whoever you're bringing into your life as a friend, you need to know, is the person that I can walk along with, or is a person that just wants to cross the bridge to the next side, and it's that. You see, so there are those people that will come to your life, tu bora may cross the other side of the bridge. Bridge katika wewe kutambui tena. And it is the real life, being life, and you can't blame them. They leave you in cry. Yeye alishaenda ako sawa, na hata akifika kwambia fulani yako wapi, huyo sijui, and he's very okay, very comfortable in whatever he or she is doing. But that's this person mwenye hata ngojo maliza sentence ako wapi, Miriam ako wapi. You know, I was surprised we share birthday with Miriam.
Wow.
Month, day, and year.
Wow.
Funny thing. And if somebody come and ask, okay, Miriam ako wapi?
What? Nice.
If somebody come and ask you, where's Miriam? By the way, na ako wapi? I'll pick a call. Call Miriam. Uko aje? I'm that person mwenye ukiniuza Mose yako wapi, kama sijaongea na Mose in a number of days, ndakwambia hebu ngoja kidogo. I call Mose that time. Mose uko aje? Kopiti. Sawa. Ako poa. You see, because you see, maybe you're asking me, maybe umekuwa na yeye.
Yeah.
Maybe he's sick and I don't know. Na mimi nikuje nikwambie, Mose yako sawa. Nilikuwa na then I'm lying.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can put in friendship is lies. The moment I see huyu jamaa kuna venye haingiani, I'll tend to I rather guard myself than flow with the way things are. This morning I wrote something, actually even nimekuwa hapa nisema sijapost kitu kwa status, then nikapost. Then when you guys are talking, naona haya, this thing is just kenye nimeandika hapa. I wrote, when I let go of trying to be everything to everyone, I had much more time, attention, love and connection for the important people in my life. Who are these important people? You see, when you ask yourself such question, who is these important people? Okay, leave alone father, mother, brother, sister, those are family, those are blood. But there's that one person who will come to your life and just do that change that you've been seeking to have. Yeah.
Wow. You know, I think in this life, the best thing is to choose friends. Don't allow friends to choose you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this came to me some years back. I was so good. I was like, everyone who comes to me, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Everyone who comes to me, hey, nimepata bishte and all that. But kuna kitu moja nilifanyiwa na ile kitu nakubukanga unashikwa na goosebumps. That girl is like, she was coming to finish me. I think I was in my late or mid 20s, and that's the time I realized. I sat down and I was like, how did this person came into my life? When I looked back, I realized this person approached me because of what? Because of the people I was close to. So the aim of this person was not my friendship. It had nothing to do with me, but because me, I was very naive. Kadem tu kachat, ukipata mtu ni beshte. She took advantage of me and it messed me in a big way. Before nikuje kurealize what is happening na who accept what has happened and all that. That is the moment I realized it is very important. You choose your friends.
Yeah, and talking about choosing, that I also think it should be two-way. That you choose each other. Because if you think about it, if you don't want to be chosen, and you want to choose, that sounds selfish.
You can be willing to be chosen, but when you are choosing, you be careful before you accept the other person. But if you are just there waiting for people to choose you, anyone who chooses you, you accept them. Some will be coming with some hidden agendas.
So it should be mutual. You know, I should get to a place where I think I like the value system of Kevin. I like how he handles himself. And it just stays there. Unajua, maybe it can go as far as I compliment you. You know, I like how you do your business. I like how you do this. I admire this. And then you leave that, you know, to Kevin. If he doesn't see the same, just be kind to him, but there's no friendship there. You just like you admire him. It's as simple as that. But if he admires something in me as well, then you see that's a click. That's a friendship being born. So in that sense, everyone had an opportunity to consciously decide, you know what, I want to be friends with this guy.
Right.
Yeah. And something else, before I see you have something, before I say this, something you said about, you know, putting a wall. And I was wondering, there is that of, you know, just intentionally blocking people because you know, maybe you sense they want to take advantage of you. And do you think there's also an insecurity? Maybe out of our personalities sometimes. Not even actually, sometimes not an insecurity, but our personalities. Like, for example, I'll give an example with my wife. My wife is also like that. You realize, you know, there's sometimes some people, actually almost all people, unafikanga place Kwanza anakuwa loud, anakuinvite, anakuchekesha, kuja nikupikie. Alafu kuna vile unafikanga tu unaona amekublock like hey bro, spit hapa.
Yeah.
Umekuja sana.
Umekuja sana.
Just,
so ni kama sometimes maybe out of our experiences there's something we're trying to protect.
To hide,
To protect. Mazee hapana wewe, you will, there's an experience I had with so and so. When you come too close, man, you will see my nakedness. You see my flaws. Maybe you judge me. Maybe this friendship will. Maybe sometimes they're even trying to protect that friendship.
Right.
Maybe if you know this about me,
it will.
bro, unaweza acha hii friendship.
Yeah. And actually, it makes a lot of sense. What I started by saying, personalities. When we were younger, you made friendship out of personalities and connection, and you became vulnerable to out there without caring how this person would take me. For example, when you are young, you would take people to your home, and they would take you to their home without caring what they have,
even sleeping there,
sleeping there, without caring what they have and what they don't have. But when you grow up, you begin minding what you have and what you don't have, and you begin comparing with your friends. They have this, I don't have this, so I won't show them this side of my life, you know. So I feel like that's the thing that breaks especially the friendships when we grow up, because we want something from these people, and if they're not able to give this thing to us, then we show them the plastic face, the face value, and we show them this is who we are, and we don't want to show them who we are not. You know? So I feel like also for the friendships, we need to look at different aspects when we look at the friends in our lives.
Sure.
Somebody said that people don't mind about how much you know, but they mind how much you care. So true friendship is someone who really cares. They don't care about everything else, but they care about you because of who you are, not what you bring, but who you are. So you might have friends in business, for example. So they care about that business. They care about your well-being in that business. If you have family friends, they care about your family. They care, depending with the scope that you take, true friends will really care about your well-being. So if there's any red flag about somebody who doesn't care, then that person ceases to be a friend. Maybe you can put them into becoming acquaintances, but not really friends, because acquaintances, as Mose was saying, these are people who will just be there for that specific thing, but don't really care about you and your well-being. So acquaintances cannot be long-term, but friends will be long-term. And we were saying there are people who you would take 5 years without seeing each other, but because they are friends, these are really friends. One call or one meetup, you would think that you've been together
for that
time. Because these are truly real friends.
You know, all of us, I believe here we have had friends. That one time or that one friend, Ashai could betray. How did you handle it? And did you went back to that friendship? Was it after the betrayal or after the... Sometimes we hurt each other. How was it afterwards? Are you still friends the way you used to be? What happened?
I've been betrayed in a number of times, and I've betrayed someone in a number of times, which is nature, and which I've also tested someone if he can betray me, and true to the test,
It worked.
it worked.